Hey Leslie, we are looking pretty good today. Our whole week of weather has been rather quiet and tranquil. We haven't had any big upsets with our weather besides yesterday. We had some clouds, and you know when we're talking about clouds as the feature in our weather, it is a quiet week of weather in New Orleans. Of course, we tend to have extremes sometimes, not this case. In this week of October, everything pretty close to actually average temperatures and so forth for this time of year. And it's our driest month of the year, and we have had no rain, and we are not expecting any rain. We don't have a pattern bringing in any showers or storms. So if you are looking for that rain, we're going to have to wait for a while for it. Temperatures right now, 60s to lower 70s. In fact, at the Kenner Airport yesterday morning at this time, we were at about 71. So we are just a touch lower today. The difference compared to over the weekend and early in the week is that we do have a bit more moisture in the atmosphere at the surface. So it's feeling a little more humid, you'll note, this morning. But I would say not terrible. Our satellite and radar showing it's pretty quiet. Look at these clouds. There are some over southern Mississippi, but we're not seeing quite as many over our southeast Louisiana spots today. So we will expect, kind of like we saw yesterday, partly cloudy skies, but we might actually have a bit more sun than what we had yesterday, as opposed to a few more clouds like yesterday. High temperatures about 84. That is exactly the average high for this point in the year. So very seasonable temperatures for this point in October. Overall, a pretty nice day. If you want to do something outside, again, you'll notice that slight increase in mugginess, but overall a nice planner as we move into the afternoon. Temperatures increasing through the 70s, then dropping back through the 70s later this evening for a quiet night. North Shore lows about 60, South Shore lows 67. And here's our high resolution model. You can see it has more sunshine than we had yesterday. It had a lot more clouds as those were streaming over us, those higher clouds, especially from the west. Now in the tropics, we've been talking about two spots. Tropical Depression 12 is now out on the other side of the Atlantic. This is forecast to stay a depression. So we were talking about upper level winds will probably disrupt it within the next couple days. So this may not even make it to a tropical storm before that one dissipates. This Invest 91 is the spot we've been talking about. It has now a high chance of developing in the next 5 days. You can see some of these thunderstorms beginning to cluster and kind of collect a little farther south from this loose and messy system, or the center of the system. And it is expected to take this westerly track across the Caribbean Sea and likely not veer north or get drawn to the north into the Gulf, and certainly not the Gulf Coast. We have a big high pressure area that will be building in to direct it out to the west. So that's why we're not looking at whatever that is and whatever it turns into eventually to make it anywhere near us. So we continue with no tropical threats, although there could be some for Central America next week if it does continue on that westward track like we're expecting. Look at the weekend looking nice after we get a weak cool front moving in on Friday.
Thanks so much, Alexandra. If you are traveling